Hey everyone, it's Chris, your Borderline Sloth, and today we are jumping right back into the game Lake. We've played the first 2 days, and now we're going to go ahead and do day 3 and day 4, see where it leads us. We have met some of the townsfolk, we've delivered some mail and some packages, and we are probably going to want to stay here, right? It's beautiful, it's peaceful, and from what it sounds like, a job back home sucks because it's just like workload, overload, nonsense. Who wants that, right? So we're gonna jump right in. Hopefully you enjoy. So far, it's a real relaxing game. I definitely recommend if you're looking for something something that's real chill. I mean, just driving around, listening to music, delivering mail, right? The story hasn't gotten real crazy or anything, so. Which, I mean, I don't foresee that happening. It seems like a real relaxed thing, so we'll see what kind of story comes along now that we've returned home to a place we haven't been for 22 years, it seems like. See what that brings and what that entails. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the day you're watching this is a nice, relaxing day as well, and if it's not, I hope this brings you a little bit of relaxation. Because I think we all need to just be able to chill out at times, right? Okay. Wednesday, September 3rd, the morning. Okay, so we're on day 3. I think each morning that we start out, we start out at the post office. We don't actually have to, like we never have to actually travel to the post office to get to our job, so...
Good morning, Providence Oaks.
Good morning.
We're starting the day as we always do.
All right.
With a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Okay.
Dale, what's it gonna be?
It's a positive all the way, Jack. I went to Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so good.
Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now. But the weather's first. We'll start off sunny with a few clouds later today. How about some music now?
Oops. That's our map button. Okay, so we've got some mail and packages back this way, and then we can circle around. So why don't we hit this area first? So we want to take a right here and circle around. Yeah, the game's obviously real forgiving with the driving. This isn't meant to be like a realistic driving simulator or anything. So that is good. You know, I'm not the best at driving. Real life or in video games. So it's a nice, like, I don't mind the animation style here. It's kind of a nice, it fits the mood of the game, if that makes sense. You know, it's not, oh goodness, oh goodness, oh. I didn't see a stop sign. Did you see a stop sign? Okay, let's circle right here. Looks like we've got 2 that we need to drop off. So we'll hop on out of here. Scoot along, give some mail. Alright.
Same handwriting as the one I delivered next door. I'm guessing party invitations?
Ah, don't be nosy. Don't be nosy. Come on. Small town and all. Okay, so we can circle around, and then we've got some deliveries off to the right, and then we can circle the lake, I believe is our course of action. Oh goodness. Alright, so oops, that looks like there. Looks like we got a little parking spot next to a fire hydrant. That seems like the proper thing to do. Whew, almost got hit. Okay, pick up our package and we will go. We've got the movie store. The Kung Fu oh, this is gonna be good. I know when we went in the general store, the food had some great little titles that to match brands that they weren't able to put on without, you know, promoting
Welcome
them.
to the Flick Shack. How can I help you?
Got a package for you, ma'am.
Hold on. You're our new postal worker? Talk about not looking the part.
Is that a compliment?
Trust me, it definitely is.
Well, thank you then. Name's Meredith, by the way. Meredith Weiss.
Angie, Eastman. So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
Well, I mean, I used to live here, and now I'm doing work for my dad.
Grew up here, and now I'm back to do my dad a favor.
Ah, I myself have been here for 6 years.
And what brings you here?
Didn't grow up here, came to do myself a favor.
Touche, Mrs. Eastman.
Miss.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, how's business?
It's booming. People in Providence Oaks sure like their movies. I guess it's because there's not much else to do around here. Might as well watch a flick, right?
Well, other than enjoy the scenery.
Scenery schmeanery. Why stare at a boring lake when you can go to outer space and watch the Death Star get blown up?
Right.
Maybe I should watch more movies. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Call me Angie. And here, someone just returned this, and it should be right up your alley.
The postman always rings twice? Little on the nose, don't you think?
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Miss. But touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time. This isn't exactly the most popular flick in the shack, and there's plenty of choice regardless.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Angie.
Same here, Miss Meredith.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know how the I don't know what the if this game has relationships, but let's cut the tension right there. All right, let's check out some of these movies. Okay, so we've got LGM. Oh, we can't zoom in. What's the LGM? Little Green Man. So E.T. We've got Little Green Man. We've got the Kung Fu Kid. Back to the Present. Nice. Gremlins. The Odd Father. Space Wars. You know how, like, if you go to the store and, like, the DVD section, they'll have, like, these really cheap rip-offs that come out at the same time other movies come out? Yeah, this is what the store is. Repo Woman. Okay, it says The Good, the Bad, and something. I can't read it. Okay, The Maze. That's wonderful. Look at that David Bowie right there. The Ghost Blasters. The Brunch Bunch. Nice. Okay, so we've got Czarface. Blade Jogger. Nice, okay. I can't quite tell what that says. Isn't that like Flash Dance? So it's probably like Crash Dance or something. Oh, and I can't make out what the Spooky Thriller Photo Display? Is that what it says? I don't know. I can't really read that one. We got High Voltage. Nice. Let's see if we can get a better view of some of these other ones that were down below. Since we don't have the option to like crouch or anything. Pretty in Lilac, so Pretty in Pink. Hold Me Up, so Stand By Me. Nice. Meh, man. Meh. It's meh, man. The speed of meh. Is that the Thermometer? Subterminator? Nice. Okay, so the friendly dead. All right, I think we like a lot of them just repeat at this point. Susie Lee. Okay, so yeah, those are nice and clever. Those are fun. Gotta enjoy that, right? So, yeah, I like when they do that, and I don't know. Is it because they have to like, cause she references the Death Star, and I don't know if that's like actually trademarked by Star Wars, you know, or Lucasfilm or Disney or whoever is in charge of the trademarks now. So she's able to reference the Death Star, but they don't show the pictures or anything for movies. They have to change the names and that. But I wonder, do they have to do that, or? Yeah, I don't know. Like, depicting them in that format, is that copyright infringement, and that's why they have to do that? I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. I'm weird. I do like learning about like copyright law and IP infringement and things like that. I don't know, it's like really boring subject, but like for some reason I actually enjoy learning about it and seeing like real world application of it, because it's something that's constantly having to evolve, even though the laws aren't really evolving. The interpretation of them are having to, because of technology and everything that has advanced, especially in the last 20 years, 30 years.
Commander Grace, we have established communication with ground control. How do you wish to proceed?
Tell them we've landed the rocket.
Ground control, we have landed the rocket. We will now begin our experiments.
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted.
Yep, we're the Evans family. Could I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Sure. Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the Apollo 11 crew outfit. Wait, what? Meredith?
Buzz Aldrin? I'm sorry. Who are you?
What, for real? You don't recognize your old best friend when you see her?
Wait a minute. Kay?
Great. And now I busted my colander. I knew opening the door in this thing was a bad idea.
I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you with the colander thing. The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there.
Alright, so old best friend, and we haven't been around for 22 years. And they don't recognize each other, so they didn't keep in touch, so this is going to be drama.
You're Kay Evans now?
Don't sound so surprised.
Didn't even know that she
Yes,
got married.
I married Barry. Evans. I'm sure you remember our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace. Scanning for alien life forms. That's my little scientist back there. She's crazy about space travel, as you may have guessed, even after the whole Challenger thing.
Yeah, because this is, like, I think it said, we're in 1986. When did the Challenger happen? Was that... Was it 85? I don't know. I gotta look that up real quick. That's... Because I want to say I was 3 when that happened, but let's look it up. Challenger. Explosion. When did that happen? I don't know. That was the very beginning of 86. Okay, yeah, so I would have been still 3 years old. Yeah, so that happened in January. This is September. So this is, same year, 10 months later? 9 months later, so... Oh, even 8, because I was at the end of January. So yeah, so for a kid to still want to do that and having witnessed the Challenger explosion, that's It's interesting, you know. I mean, if I was old enough to understand exactly what happened, like it's weird. I actually have memories of the news broadcasts about it, which you know, from being 3 years old, that's pretty crazy. But like, I distinctly remember the news broadcasts about it, and yeah. So it'd be if I'd been a little bit older and you know really understood what entailed being an astronaut and stuff like that. I don't know if I would want to be after seeing that, you know. So yeah, interesting. Okay, it sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you. Or you married Quarterberry and had kids. I had no idea. Sure, we're gonna go the route of like, man, we really fudged this up.
You married Quarterberry and had kids? I had no idea.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years. So,
I guess so.
so I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
That's right. I ran into her yesterday at the diner. Your Uncle Stan wasn't there, unfortunately. I must have just missed him.
Nope. It's Moe's diner now. Like I said, a lot of things happened while you were away. Also, I work there now. At the diner.
Taking over the family business, eh? Let's compare notes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for a liftoff.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't really have time for this right now. Can't get stuck on the moon on my own, and I have to get ready for work. See you around, Em.
Good to see you, Kay. Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
You can say that again.
Just found alien life. Okay, so yeah, that was we've been away for 22 years and we did not keep in touch with people. That's I can like it's weird cuz like I can understand that. I'm horrible at keeping in touch with people just because like it's I don't know if it's like an executive function, like not like out of sight, out of mind. Things become really easy to just ignore that they exist or don't exist, rather. You know, like it's not until you actually purposely think about it that you're like, oh, I have screwed up. I did not keep in touch with people. But at the same time, it's tough because it is a two-way street, right? It's, you know, you can blame one person for not keeping in touch, but then it's like, well, what about you? You know, why didn't you keep in touch? So, you know, it's one of those that it's people tend to like look at it as, oh, I didn't, you know, you didn't keep in touch with me, when, you know, at the same time, both people can be at fault. And so I try to look at it that way. It's tough sometimes, like, because some of my disabilities can can contribute to that, and I think a lot more, you know, people I know, they know that, so that can be frustrating too. But I try not to hold it against people for that, unless they say they're going to. You know, it's like if you tell me you're going to
Mom
keep
and
in
Dad
touch,
have new
then
neighbors. Ziegler, huh? Don't think they ever mentioned them.
so yeah, if someone tells you they're going to keep in touch, then yeah, I can understand being more upset that way. But if there aren't any promises given, you know, it's same with like if you tell someone that you're going to keep in touch and you don't, then yeah, you're at fault. I mean, all people can do these days is just kind of try to, right? And I think it's also easier now, not only to keep in touch, but also to fall out of touch because with social media, because we can you know, we keep up with what's going on in people's lives, whether we're talking to them or not, just because we're like Facebook, we see what they're doing, or any other social media. I'm not hip to any young social media that would be comparable to Facebook. Like, I don't know if there is any, like, because I know, like, a lot of people use TikTok, but that's if you're making, you know, videos and stuff, or here on YouTube, and Twitter is a post-apocalyptic wasteland of things. So, I mean, and then you got Instagram, which is connected to Facebook anyway. So, I don't know. I don't know what else there is out there that people use. I think Tumblr is making a comeback with people, but again, the format isn't the same. Like, it just isn't like that same format as Facebook, where you're seeing what's going on in everyday life for people. So I don't know.
Meryl, dear, so glad you could come by.
I'm not Meryl.
It's quite the emergency.
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
It's poor little Mortimer. He's fallen ill, I think. 1 minute he was full of life. The next he just wasn't.
I mean, I'm not a vet, but he looks fine to me.
Well, fact is you're not a vet. Are you? You know who knows about animals, though? Is Mr. Mackey. He runs the old bait shop by the lake. Could you take Mortimer to him?
Okay, so we have the option to be nice or to be a bitch to this lady who can't remember our name and is all snippy, even though she wants a favor from us. So, you know, how are we going to play this? How are we going to play this, everyone? Do we want to be a Bizatch? Or do we want to just continue this little storyline? I don't know what happens if you just shut her down. I would assume if you accept that, you know, it'll continue on with her, but...
Sure, I'll get right on it.
We'll be
Here,
nice to the
kitty.
old lady.
Come on.
Wonderful. Be nice to Meredith, Mortimer. Don't shed too much hair in her van now.
Bye, Miss Jenkins.
Bye, Meredith. See you soon, Mortimer.
And on a side note, if you live in an area that does not have, like, animal shelters or anything where they can get fixed, like, where I live, they are able, like, they have, like, a no-kill policy for all cats, but getting, like, we have a bunch in our neighborhood, and we were able to catch a bunch, but we just didn't have a way to get them to the place to get spayed and neutered. So not being able to do that, it's like, okay, they're just gonna keep multiplying, which is a shame, you know, because that's, you don't want to see animals suffer, because they'll end up starving, you know, eventually, because there won't be anything in the environment left for them to hunt. Because cats are notorious for being able to destroy an ecosystem, and then when you got more of them multiplying, that's just not good. And like I said, I don't think they should be necessarily put down or anything. We should have a good option to getting them spayed and neutered so they're not multiplying at catastrophic numbers, not only for the local ecosystem, but just for their own sake. Because at some point, when they run out of food, then they're going to suffer as well. So anyway, little side thing as we're cruising down the road here. So yeah, if your locale does not have stuff like that, you know, try and advocate for it if you ever see it come up. Or if you feel real up to it, you should look into it yourself. It's like where I'm at, we have the resources, but we don't have the resources. Like, they're there, but they're not easily accessible for people, which is a shame. Especially since they exist, you know? So it's too bad. We'll see. Oh, okay, we got our package coming up here, and this is... Oh, yes, this was the Oregon Trail Motel, right? Or Inn. Motel, yeah, Oregon Trail Motel. Okay, let's get the package. So yeah, I mean, like, and as you can see, I mean, this is a real. You didn't grab the package. Thought I pressed the button, but apparently not. Yeah, it's a nice. It is a nice, relaxing game. There's nothing stressful about this. You know, there's not like time limits. Like, oh, you've got to get this done in a certain amount of time. The day is about to end. You know, it just kind of go at your own pace, which is fun.
Hello, sir. Parcel for you. Hello? Anyone home? It's the mail.
1 minute, I'm busy.
I'm busy. Okay. Get off the computer, mister.
If you could just accept the parcel and let me be on my way.
Is that a parcel for me?
No.
No, it's for Bigfoot.
You can just put it on the counter.
You're welcome.
What a jerk. Okay, so we've got the Oregon Trail guy who likes to play video games. That tracks, right? Especially what, 1986? I'm not sure what games he was playing on the computer. Like that's something I'm not real aware of, is how intensive, like, what kind of games there were at that point on computers. I mean, obviously, like, there was, as far as like home consoles, you had like the Atari still. I don't think Nintendo had come out yet. I don't think the NES had come out in 1986, but I could be wrong. Again, I was 4, so I wouldn't have, my memory of that would not have been. We didn't get an NES until I was, I think, 8, maybe 9. I don't know. It was whenever Mario 3 had just come out. It was whatever Christmas that was, because we ended up getting. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we did we get Mario 3 when we first got the NES? Oh, now my memories are all jumbled, because I remember when Mario 2 came out, going to a birthday party, and my friend had gotten Mario 2. But at that point, I don't know if we had our NES. I don't think we did, because I don't think many people did. Like, everyone was super excited just to watch someone play Mario 2. So cool. So, how the world has changed. Now we carry around phones with the capabilities of there would have been unthought of to me at a younger age. Oh yeah, we gotta drop off the kitty cat. We've gotta drop off the cat. Oh, that did not break as quickly as I thought it would. I don't think it'll let you crash, but let's try and not find out. Alright, we've got Mackey's Bait, Tackle, and Boat Rental. Open May, June, July, and August. Oh, so he's closed. It's September. Do like that view that they give you of that mountain in the background with the lake. It's pretty. Oh, so yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. Gotta like that. Gotta like the view in this game.
Mr. Mackey, I know you're closed, but
What?
I'm Meredith Weiss.
Yeah, Meredith Weiss. Thomas' kid. I remember you running around the lake when you were yay high, getting into all sorts of trouble. What can I do you for?
Mildred Jenkins tells me you know a lot about animals, and, well...
Oh, hi there, little fellow. What's your name?
Apparently it's Mortimer.
Well, pleased to meet you, Mort. He's a little sluggish. Has Millie been feeding him cupcakes again?
I'm sure she has.
Yep.
Leave him with me. I'll put him on a diet today. Maybe even catch him a fish if they're biting. With any luck, he should be up and running in the morning.
Thank you, sir. By the way, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. You go back to running around that lake, Miss Weiss.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Mackey. Bye, Mortimer.
Okay, so that should be our last delivery. And so, I don't know. This day took a little bit longer than I thought. You know, I had some. I guess I had some things to talk about too as we were playing. So, might just leave this episode on day 3, and then we'll have another episode. We'll start on day 4 and possibly do day 5 on that one, depending on the length of the days. I don't know if each day is going to take as long as the other, because day 1 was kind of short just because it wasn't like a full day. It was kind of a, this is how you deliver mail. Now go away. So we'll see. I think we'll do this. I think we might end up doing one day at a time, if they end up being this length. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, cruising along. We're gonna learn this place quickly. Got the old general store. And we got the post office to the left. Okay. We return to the post office. Alright. Then we have our evening.
Meredith, hi.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you?
Busy as 2 peas. Added 87 is really getting there. Hey, listen, you got plenty of time, right?
Listen, bud.
I guess, but that's nice for a change.
Awesome, I need a favor. I sent a bunch of files your way. It's the retail pitch for Added 87. It's good, but not great. It needs your magic. Do you think you can add it? Huh?
I'm not sure. How many pages are we talking about here?
It's not much. It's just the pitch, and there's also an instruction booklet. Can't be more than 100 pages.
Good
I
lord.
can just send it to your post office, right?
No.
I guess.
Awesome. Mail it back to me as soon as possible. Priority mail. Thanks so much. Oh, I gotta run.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, one final thing. Now let this marinate. Add it, 87, add anything you like. It's fancy, right? Yeah, don't tell me now. I got a jet. Bye.
Alright, so we have the option. We had to stay home and watch TV before and stay home and read a book. Those 2 options we had before, but we have a movie to watch. Stay home and watch The Postman Always Rings Twice. Let's see. Oh, we have... I forgot that we have this agenda thing. Okay, watch Postman Always Rings Twice. We'll go ahead and do that. And then tomorrow we pick up Mortimer at Mr. Mackey's and we have to review those documents. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and watch that movie. Sure, why not? I don't think it'll hurt anything to do so.
Well, let's watch this.
Thursday, September 4th, the morning.
Oh,
Okay.
Steve's parcel. And a note from Tess.
Okay, so that was day 3 of Lake. We helped Miss Cat Lady with her cat that she apparently feeds cupcakes, and this doesn't seem to be a infrequent thing since Mr. Mackey knew exactly what was the issue. Met someone at the video store. You know, we'll see what things are going there. Like, I don't know if this has relationships. I believe it does. It'd be really interesting if they had it set in 1986 and had like a small town option for a non-heterosexual relationship. That would be an interesting take, because I mean, not to say, oh, 1986, that didn't happen. No, of course it did. But you definitely did. Like, it wasn't, you didn't have it in media, you know? It wasn't like something that was broadcast in media, so obviously this isn't from 1986, it's just portraying 1986. But it'd be interesting to have that option, you know? I think we need more options like that in the games that we play. So we'll see. You know, we'll see where that goes. The whole little, I don't know. There's something there. It makes me think that there's that option there. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me think that. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. But if it is, we'll go with it. We'll see how that plays out. So anyway, this was day 3 of Lake. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button if you liked, you know. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you want to know when more come out, ring the little notification bell. And as always here on this channel, we like to be like a sloth and just keep on hanging on. Have a great day. Thanks.